In the first leg, there was some discussion afterwards saying that the Dortmund players didn't play with their usual freedom, and some of it's said it's possibly down to your return to Dortmund. As Jurgen pointed out, he had to be there last week. How do you see the situation in the second leg? Well, I've no idea what was said there. Obviously, I don't have the contact with the players. But assume that the situation doesn't change greatly. Obviously, there was a different approach, or a different outcome in the game in Dortmund. But if you look over the season, they've been consistently at the top end of the Bundesliga. And you can see similar situations. Barcelona's 2-1 win against Atletico, and people are looking at Simeone in a similar way. Bayern Munich had a great season, but recently only beat Cologne 1-0. And again, Peter Stöger, their manager, does he have a role in that? But if it comes down to it, you have to look at the type of football they play, and that is that Dortmund play, and it's very, very good. And so there's no reason why that should suddenly change. There may be specific reasons for that, but obviously we need to be prepared to compete, and we'll develop our game as well. And I think Borussia Dortmund will seek to play their game again tomorrow, the style of play tomorrow. And my role isn't so important. It's my aim now is to focus on tomorrow's game, and I'm sure the lads in Dortmund take it the same way. And what's happened to me in the past is really that part of the past.
Okay, last few we're going to take. I think James Pearce is going to kick us off with a few from the English newspapers. James.
Jurgen, this was seen as the toughest draw you possibly could have got. How much belief has this group of players taken from the way you matched Dortmund and even outplayed them for parts of that first leg?
Each step we did in the last few weeks get us confidence. So I'm not too good in remembering all the results from the last few weeks because there were too many games. But when you think about, I think only the first half against Southampton. The second half against Southampton was a little bit a step in the wrong direction. All the other games looked really consistent, higher level than before. Growing as a group, believing more in all the things. There was never a doubt about the things we do, but you need to see that they work in the game and that you can use them in each situation and they help you. And that's, I think, what everybody could saw who want to see it. And yeah, that's the thing. What gives us confidence, but not. It's not important what I say here. It will not have influence on the game tomorrow. We know about the opponent, we know about their strength, and they know more about our strength. And maybe they will change a few things, I don't know, or adapt to a few things, I don't know. But maybe we change a few things, maybe we play more, I don't know, more offensive with 2, 3, 4 strikers, whatever. So everything can happen, and it's all about to find the right answer in the game. And so now we are better prepared than a few months ago when I started here, because now we are together for 6 months, and that helps a lot. But we only talk about the game tomorrow, I know, but it's not only the game tomorrow. So we have a lot of things for us still to go for, and we will try everything. And that's what the team shows me in the last few weeks, that they wanted to, and that's pretty important. And how I said after the Southampton game, the situation, the actual situation in the squad, it's a good sign for all of us that we trust them, but they trust themselves too, and that's good.
Fine. James, one more from you, and then any more from the UK guys, because we're going to go to Uta for the final question. If not, Paul, do you want Paul Joyce?
Is it? Excuse me. Is it about being brave tomorrow for your team?
Yeah, but it's always about being brave, but especially against a high-quality team, you need to be brave. I mean, it's not allowed that they can, with each pass they play, with each offensive action they have, they grow up their confidence, and you become always a little bit smaller and smaller and smaller. So it's really important that you have your own moments that you show, because everything in the game changes, can have influence on the confidence, on the positive side, on the negative side, and it's to be really in your middle and to be really aware of all the things you have to do, and to know about the opportunities you will get if you do the right things. And being brave is one of the most important things always in football, but tomorrow night too. Yeah.
Sorry.
What will your final message be tomorrow?
The final message is always for the players. There are a lot of things to say before I give the final message, so I don't know.
It's said before that you can't just press a button to get a great performance. How do you see tomorrow's game? Well, perhaps you can press buttons, but equally so can an opponent. So things just don't happen out of nothing. Good performances come from work, and indeed tomorrow night both teams can produce good performance. So I think we have to look where we are tomorrow and take the game as it comes. You mentioned before about team spirit, and since you came here 6 months ago, how has that developed? Well, I think looking at it, where we are now, we know each other better, know how we worked, and the lads, the people, senior people as well, that together we've developed a belief on the pitch that has helped them, and I feel that they've developed. So we're in a better position now than we were 6 months ago because of that commitment. And a large part of that is down to the consistency we've developed. I think if a number of teams would rather have played us 4 months ago than now. So that consistency that's come about doesn't mean that tomorrow's game will be easy, but it means that we're in with a good chance. And I certainly feel we have the ability and the quality to get through to the semi-finals.